Flavors. Flavors are the particular tastes of a food. Sugary. Sugary. Containing sugar or tasting like sugar.
Sweet foods have a sugary flavor, such as cake, ice cream, chocolate.
Savory. Savory. Have a spicy or salty flavor without being sweet.
Do you prefer sweet or savory foods?
Savory. I think grilled chicken with herbs is a great choice.
Salty. Salty. Describe food that tastes too much of salt.
This popcorn is very salty. It makes my lips burn.
Bitter. Bitter. Describes a strong and sometimes unpleasant flavor that is the opposite of sweet.
Coffee, very dark chocolate, beer and citrus peel are all bitter.
Juicy. Juicy.
Contain a lot of juice and are enjoyable to eat.
How do you like your steak?
I like it juicy and medium rare.
How do you like your steak?
I like it juicy and medium rare.
Raw. Raw. Not cooked.
Sushi consists of raw fish and rice. Sushi consists of raw fish and rice.
Tart. Tart. Describes a sharp and acidic taste. Sour can also be used, but it often has a negative meaning.
Red currants are quite tart and usually need sugar or honey.
Red currants are quite tart and usually need sugar or honey.
Sweet. Sweet. Containing or having a taste like sugar. Containing or having a taste like sugar.
The pie is a little too sweet for me.
The pie is a little too sweet for me.
Smoky. Smoky. Describes foods that taste of smoked wood.
The chicken has a nice smoky flavor.
The chicken has a nice smoky flavor.
Rancid. Rancid. Describes the taste of food that has a strong or unpleasant smell or taste because it is no longer fresh.
How old is this milk?
It smells rancid.
How old is this milk?
It smells rancid. Spicy. Hot. The taste that makes one's mouth burn from strong chilies. The taste that makes one's mouth burn from strong chilies.
This curry is hot.
Do you mean spicy hot or temperature hot?
This curry is hot.
Do you mean spicy hot or temperature hot?
Creamy. Creamy. Thick and smooth like cream.
Avocados, ice cream, macaroni and cheese, yogurt and melted chocolate are all creamy foods.
Crumbly. Crumbly. Describes food that falls apart into small pieces when you eat or break it.
I like to put crumbly cheese like gorgonzola and feta into a salad.
I like to put crumbly cheese like gorgonzola and feta into a salad.
Crunchy. Crunchy. Have a hard texture and make a loud sound when chewed.
Children love crunchy breakfast cereals, and they're full of vitamins too.
Greasy. Greasy. Taste very much of oil and usually leave oil behind.
This pizza is so greasy that my entire plate is covered in oil.
This pizza is so greasy that my entire plate is covered in oil. Gooey. Gooey. Describes foods that are wet and sticky, often in a positive way.
Mika loves gooey fudge sauce on top of her ice cream.
Mika loves gooey fudge sauce on top of her ice cream.
Moist. Moist. Describes foods that are slightly wet and soft.
Helen makes a delicious and moist chocolate cake. Helen makes a delicious and moist chocolate cake.
Ripe. Ripe. A fruit, grain, ready to be eaten or harvested.
Those bananas aren't ripe yet. They're still green.
Those bananas aren't ripe yet. They're still green.
Unripe. Unripe. Of food or crops not yet ready to be eaten or collected. Not yet ripe.
Why is this mango hard to chew? Why is this mango hard to chew?
Because it is unripe. Because it is unripe.
Rotten. Rotten. Badly decayed and no longer good to use.
What's wrong with this apples? What's wrong with this apples?
They've gone rotten. They're not good to eat anymore. They've gone rotten. They're not good to eat anymore.
Fresh. Fresh. Fresh food has recently been picked or prepared and is not frozen or preserved.
Is this salad fresh? Is this salad fresh?
Yes, the vegetables were picked this morning. Yes, the vegetables were picked this morning.
Bland. Bland. Lacking strong flavor or taste.
How does the tofu taste? How does the tofu taste?
It's bland on its own but great with sauce. It's bland on its own but great with sauce.